How's the shirt look, Ash? Not too many buttons undone?
Lucky it's sitting quite well.
And the beard? I look good with the beard?
Sure.
Should we get onto it? Welcome off trackers, welcome back to another video. So basically, as you can see, shitty weather again. I don't know what's going on with all this rain, but it just constantly keeps raining, but that means good for you guys. I'll just keep pumping out the reviews of products. So this week, what are we doing, Ash? We
are looking at a Kickass something. I don't know what it is.
So I've been running this, I don't know, six, 7 months. I don't know why I haven't done a review on it. It is absolutely a really, really good product that costs next to nothing. And I think everybody should have an AC charger. So this is basically an AC charger, but more a portable one than like an Enerdrive that you're going to mount and have permanently wired up. This is purely portable. And it's just never let me down. It just absolutely completes my setup perfectly. So I guess we'll go into why I bought it. So as I've said before, I now run a battery box. I do have a portable DC-DC charger, which I take between the car. That's broken. There's a video coming on that. But yeah, I basically go away for sort of 2-3 days at a time. So anybody that's a weekender, perfect setup. Just buy a lithium battery as big as you can get, chuck it in a battery box, and then you can just charge it up before you go with an AC charger. So this goes into your normal 240 house. Other end plugs into your battery box. And then you can run all your appliances off your battery box for the 3 days. And I just think it's completely, being able to do this has revolutionized weekend camping. Before, you know, if you wanted to take a fridge, you had to hardwire in a DC-DC charger, big expense. You had to have your batteries all mounted in there. Now, these two, off you go. 3 days, no problem. Take a fridge, take lights. You're fully set up. You don't need a DC-DC charger if you do it this way. So we'll go on to what it is. So 22 amp charger. I would love for it to be bigger. For some reason, nobody does any bigger ones. I'd love a 40 amp so it charges really quickly. 22 amps, it does sort of take a long time, but I guess the upside is I come back and plug it in and check on it the next day and it's fully charged. So 22 amps, it does have 2 modes depending on your battery size, because if you don't have a battery that can take a lot of power, there is some that need less than 22 amps, so they actually have a rabbit mode, which I'll show you when I turn it on. And then also we'll do your lithium, your AGM, your lead acid and your gel batteries. So covers you across the board regardless of what you got. I hope everyone these days is running lithium. Honestly, you've got rocks in your head if you're not. There's no reason why you wouldn't be. As well as if you don't have a battery box, don't worry. They've got you covered as well. So comes with it. Anderson plug, plugs in, and then you just chuck alligator clips on your battery and charge it up that way. This also is really cool. We've used this when the battery was going dead in the cruiser.
A number of times.
How many times?
A number.
Because why do I have to use it, Ash?
You got a dodgy battery.
Nah. I was too lazy. It would have taken me 3 weeks to replace the battery. So poor Ash was driving every day in the cruiser with a battery that wouldn't start. Had to have a jump starter with her, and every couple of weekends I was recharging the battery with this rather than just going down to the shops to buy a new battery.
Well, I did get a few impressive looks from people going past, seeing a chick jump start the cruiser all on her own.
Yeah, so you can use it to charge up your car batteries if you sort of run it flat. So good for that to have around the house. I'll plug it in now for you guys and I'll show you the screen, because I reckon having an LCD screen on any of your products is just a win. I know there's not many companies that do it. It must be a bit of a pain in the ass to get it right, but I reckon the LCD screen, I just love having that information. So let's plug it in.
What does LCD stand for?
LED, crystal, LCD, display. LED crystal display. I reckon I've got it. I'll Google it when I come back. Okay. So LCD is liquid crystal display. I was that close. I said LED. I reckon that's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that, Ash.
Give you half a point.
The teacher gives me half a point. So anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so basically nice screen. And what it'll do, it'll actually show you how sort of charged your batteries. It'll give you the voltage. Up here is where you can change it. So you have to change the mode before you plug it into the battery. Once it's receiving power from the battery, it doesn't allow you to change it. So you just literally hit the mode button, and then you've got standard battery, which is your lead or gel. Then you can go slow or rabbit. Then you've got AGM, and then you've got lithium slow or lithium rabbit. I always use rabbit. Plug it in. The battery is down about 40%, I think I'm sitting on. So this should do the full power. In she goes. Turn the battery on would help. And you'll see it starts to pick up the voltage. And from the voltage, it's then working out how much battery it's got left. And it's got 9 stages of charge. So depending on where the battery is how much sort of power and current it puts into it. And you can see that now going up, telling you the charge it's going in, telling you the voltage it's reading, and what stage it's on. So based on the stage, tells you how close it is to finishing. The upside is it is a 9-stage battery charger. What that basically means is it'll protect your battery, make it last a long time, because with lithium, you want to kick in a lot of power. As you get closer to it being fully charged, you want to reduce the amount of power going into it to not burn it out. Is quite noisy with the fan, but I mean, who cares? You're not going to be around it. If you put it on the slow mode, the fan doesn't come on. It's just when you got it on that fast mode. You can also mount it. So if you are wanting to buy this and mount it in your canopy, 100% is mountable. There's also a little thing to hang it if you want to hang it that way. But to me, I just keep it as a completely portable unit that I take with me. Shit, I mean, if you go into a caravan park, you can take this and charge your batteries off a caravan park as well. I'll unplug it just because the fan's a little bit noisy, and I'll go into some stats for you guys. As we all know, I like my stats and figures. So I'm going to use the phone because unfortunately, after the car accident, my memory's shit and I don't want to give you the wrong figures. Okay, so the big one to me, I love to know what the operating temperature is. So that's basically what the ambient temperature is outside that you can use this to. So this is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. You can use it up to 40 degrees and anywhere as low as -10. So what I'm seeing with a lot of electrical stuff, majority are sort of capping out at that 40 degrees. And then there's only a select few items that most people are putting out that goes above that. And that's if they're sort of wanting you to be able to put it in the engine bay. So in the canopy, obviously you're not going to be driving around and have it plugged into 240. So that's the only time I would expect a canopy to get hot is when it's all closed up. So wherever you're plugged up, this is definitely going to work. Some other stats I'll give you is the voltage that it puts in the different modes. Okay, so for your lead, acid and gel, if you have it on the slow mode, the turtle mode, it'll do 4 amps. And obviously the fast mode takes the full 22. And then for your lithium battery, 7 amps is your slow mode. And then fast mode is 22 amps as well. So as I said, I wish you could get a faster one, but I haven't been able to find a portable. I would say this is more portable than your other ones, a portable one that's above sort of 20 amps. So 22 is definitely a kicker for Kickass. And don't shake your head at me, Ash. And I have to say, honestly, guys, I rate it. Normally Kickass stuff, when I sort of look at the stats and figures, it doesn't sort of stack up. When I've looked at their batteries, their chargers, sort of stuff like that, I just haven't been able to commit to buying anything from them, as they just don't sort of seem to be up there with quality, where this is phenomenal. I can't floor it, and I 100% recommend. And I was talking about how it's a really cheap, affordable option. Right now, they are selling for, on special, $139. For $139, buy one, keep it at home, and I can guarantee you'll use it a couple of times. Well worth keeping. So that'll do me, guys. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'm really loving all the feedback you guys are giving. Every week I'm just getting such nice comments, and it's really making me get re-excited about doing this and giving you honest opinions on stuff that I buy myself and that I can sit there and be honest with. And if something's shit, I'll tell you it's shit, and that's going to be coming soon. There is a product, big name product, that's failed on me, and I'm doing a video on it. So stay tuned for that one. Until next time, see ya. Ash, nothing from you?
I'm just a person behind the camera.
See ya.